Hello everyone, myself Bhakti Gatkure.
And I'm Durva Marve, standing at the entrance of the Tata Institute of Social Science, a place where education meets empathy and ideas turn into social impact. TIS Incube Foundation, also known as TIF, is an incubation center established by Tata Institute of Social Science.
It supports startups that focuses on technology, social innovations and sustainable business models. TIFF also provides access to fundings, mentoring and industry connections opportunities. So, what challenges do you face in the early stage of this?
Of the challenges that the incubation center faced. Um, I don't see any challenges per se, but right from the beginning, the incubation center is operating like a startup in itself. What that means is we have never taken any government grant or any other grant for that matter. We have always been a self-sustaining center through various projects that we do, in parallel to incubating and supporting the enterprises, which sometimes poses some financial challenges. But we think that is the part of being in the entrepreneurship space, that you should be able to demonstrate what you are so passionately preaching, and that is what.
And for the startups?
The challenges that we see for the startups?
Is the early stage?
Actually, from more than challenges, there are a lot of opportunities that we see. Challenges largely come from, the miscoordinations among the founding teams. Okay, usually couple of friends come together to start a venture. That should not be the case. Whenever you are looking for a founding team, you should look for people with complementary capabilities. If that is not the case, there is a lot of duplication of work, and somewhere down the line it creates a lot of friction. So that is the biggest challenge what we see for early stage startups.
So as you said earlier, it is a social work. Can you explain it?
So since coming from tests, what we try to do is whenever we incubate any enterprise, we try to see whether the enterprise has some dimension of creating social impact. So, for example, the kind of problems that you're solving, do they have some benefit to the society at the core of it, and it is not purely a business problem. That is typically what we try to do. Even if you are solving a business problem, we try to mentor our incubatees in a way that they become socially responsible leaders, so that tomorrow when they become the CEOs, etc., chairmen of very big organizations, they are sensitive to their workforce, their suppliers, and the entire stakeholder community actually.
What roles does the mentor and investors and industry partners play in supporting startups?
Well,
like you as a
mentoring is the core across roles. So some industry leaders act as purely mentors, where they come in with domain expertise. Somebody might be a finance expert, somebody might be a supply chain expert, somebody could be expert in some other domain, and if a particular enterprise requires some support guidance in that particular area, that industry expert can play that role. And the investors also actually are mentors. So investors, how they help the enterprises is by refining their view on the market, by helping them reimagine their business models in many cases to adapt to the demands of the market and where they see that the growth potential lies. So largely I would say, irrespective of the title, whether it is a mentor, industry expert, or an investor, each of them actually bring a large amount of mentoring, and which is very, very crucial for any early stage enterprise nowadays.
So how was your overall experience at TIFF?
At TIFF? TIF has grown phenomenally since I have been working with it for many years. We are now present across length and breadth of the country, as I said. We are knowledge partners to Government of India's programs. We are supporting absolutely nano enterprises in the most difficult of the geographies. So the experience in totality has been quite fulfilling, I would say. Quite enjoy what I do.
Thank you for interviewing.
Sure. Thank you so much. All the
Key
best.
takeaways from TIF. Proof of concept is mandatory. TIF supports entrepreneurs who have already tested their idea in the market and gained at least one customer. This shows business has practical value. Open to all and sector agnostic. TIF concept applicants from anywhere in India, not only test students, startups from any sectors are welcome, too long as their idea is validated. Strong focus on social impact. Many supported startups work on soil, health, AI in agriculture, tribal women empowerment, handicrafts, and regional entrepreneurship in areas like Kashmir and Bastar. Team alignment and crucial. One of the biggest startup challenge is misaligned teams. Founders should have complementary skills to avoid conflicts and ensure smooth operations. Role of mentors and investors. Industry experts help refine business models, understand markets, and create growth strategies, playing a vital role in startup success.